Hello and welcome back, children. This is Mr. Muzaffar presenting before you the seventh chapter of your supplementary reader. The name of the chapter is The Wonder Called Sleep. The Wonder Called Sleep. Why? Why it called the sleep? Why it called the wonder? Why sleep called the wonder? My dear student is why sleep called the wonder? Why sleep called the wonder? Because it transports us to a new world. It transports us to a new world. It helps us to forget all our sorrows. It helps us to forget all our sorrows. During day, we are doing different activities. Number of activities we are doing. We all have a routine of doing activities. We all have a routine of doing activities. That causes tiredness. That causes tiredness. After coming back from a work, we reach it home and we sleep. We sleep and we forget all this. We forget all this. Our muscles get relaxed. Our body gets relaxed. And again, once we wake up in the next morning, we again feel fresh. We again feel fresh, my dear students. Okay, I told you why the wonder called sleep. Now you know why it called the wonder, because it takes us to the different world, and in the world we see so many things during sleep. We see so many things during sleep. There are people who had a dream of driving Mercedes, who have a dream of running great cars, great vehicles of the world, great cars of the world, great cars. But in a practical life, they cannot get them. They cannot get them. But during sleep, they can. But during sleep, they have a dream, and during the dream, they can run. If a person is having ambition of becoming a prime minister, having ambition of becoming an NDA officer or something else in his life. Okay, but once he sleep, and during sleep he had a dream. He had a dream, and during dream, my dear students, he can be an NDA officer. Okay, he can be an NDA officer. He can be a good doctor. He can be a good engineer. So his body gets relaxed. His body gets relaxed. His body gets complete rest, and then only he can motivate himself to do other work in next day. Okay, now what is sleep? What is sleep, my dear children? Sleep, it is a state of rest. It is a state of rest. Sleep is a state of rest. Okay, now what causes sleep? Now I will ask you a question, my dear children. What causes sleep? The daily activities, or we can say the daily work that we do daily life, that we do in our daily life, that causes sleep. That causes sleep. What happens now? I will ask you one more question, my dear children. What happens when we sleep? What happens to our body when we sleep? When we sleep, usually we have dream. When we sleep, we have dream. Usually we have a dream. Okay, our subconscious, our subconscious starts working during sleep. These things, these are the things that you keep in your mind. Okay, sleep is a state of unconsciousness, unconscious, unaware. It's a rest. Nobody knows what will happen. We are sleeping from 10 to 6. Nobody knows what will happen in those in those 6 hours, in those 7 hours, in those 8 hours. Nobody knows what will happen. It's a unconscious. It is a unconscious. When we sleep, our body recovers from tiredness. We have a routine of doing work in our fields, in our whatever the work you all have, whatever the work I have, whatever the work the all people have in the world, they are doing during the day, and after coming back from their work, they felt tired. And it is a sleep. It is a sleep that our body recovers. Our body recovers from tiredness caused by our routine work, caused by our daily activities. It is obvious that it is obvious. It is obvious. It is evident. It is evident. It is evident that a good sleep provides complete rest to our body and mind. My dear children, you must sleep 8 hours. You must sleep 8 hours. If you sleep 8 hours, then only you can work good in a day. Then only you can work good in a day. Then only you can study properly in a day. If you don't sleep 8 hours in a night, then your brain will not work properly. You may have you may feel you feel you may feel laziness. You may feel slumbered. You may feel slumbered if you don't sleep properly. Our body requires, it's important that we must sleep 8 hours. We must sleep 8 hours. That will make your health. That will make your body and mind sound. That will make your body sound and healthy. It is impossible for us. It's impossible. So many things happen during sleep, but we cannot remember everything. We cannot remember everything. It is impossible for us to remember exactly what happened, what had happened when we were asleep. When we were asleep, we can't remember everything. My dear children, we can't remember everything. We can't remember everything. We can't remember everything. Okay, when we are hardly we remember a dream. Hardly we remember a dream. That too. So small. Main points we remember during sleep. Okay, when we are asleep, so many things happen to our body. We don't know what happened to our body. So many during our sleep, so many things happen to our body, my dear children. So many things happen to our body during sleep. We can't remember everything. We can't remember everything. Let me tell you. Those things. Some things that happened during sleep in our body. Our muscles get relaxed. Our muscles get relaxed. Our heartbeat becomes slower. First point that you have to remember, my dear children, that is our muscles get relaxed. Our muscles get relaxed. Second point, my dear children, that you have to remember, our heartbeat becomes slower. Our heartbeat becomes slower. Third point that you have to remember, my dear children, our temperature and blood pressure falls down. Our temperature and our blood pressure falls down, my dear children. The activities, during day, so many activities happen in our mind. But during our sleep, the activities of the brain slow down. My dear children. Hope you have understand this. My dear children, I have uploaded today. I have uploaded some key points, some main. I have uploaded. I have uploaded new words. I have uploaded new points in our group. Please pen down them. Please jot down them on your textbook and remember them, my dear children. My dear children. Thank you. Have a beautiful and nice day.